Hey everybody, Sister Fantastic here, and welcome to Mask Monday. And from the looks of this green baby do looking like stuff on my face, it seems kind of atrocious, but I'm going in today with a brightening facial scrub with sea kelp and French green clay for all skin types. This is from Acure. And I'm just going to let this sit on my face for a few minutes and let these the green clay and the sea kelp just do its work, and then I'm gonna, because of the grit, it's gonna help exfoliate and brighten my skin. And so anyway, instead of just using this and washing it right off, I'm gonna let it sit for a few minutes. And while we wait, I want to share a couple of pieces of friend mail that I received. I want to give away from Life with Granny T. She had a giveaway, and it was for $50. And so anyway, she sent me this beautiful card. Oh my gosh. It says, "A blessing is just what you need right when you need it." Beautiful butterfly. It says, "Thank you so very much. Laurie, you are so inspiring to me. I am so glad you won. Stay safe and healthy. Love, Tammy." So anyway, I will link her channel down below. Life with Granny T. It is awesome. A channel. She is all about preserving memories for her family, and her little granddaughter made up a little song which she uses as an intro to her channel. She and her daughter get together and do Mask Mondays sometimes. She and her sister share the Built Bars, you know, for those of us that are on keto or trying to watch our carb intake and so forth. And she has shared some of those with me. And I just appreciate you, Tammy, so much. You are a blessing. Your words have encouraged me so many times. All right, and then the next thing that I received was from Jean's Junk, all the way in Linden, Texas. And so she sent me this beautiful card and facial mask, which I thought about using that today, but I thought, well, I'm gonna wait. Anyway, the card is really cute. It's got lots of confetti and stuff, and I'm afraid I'm gonna get it everywhere. Anyway, it's little flamingos and pineapples. It's just adorable confetti. And for those of you that don't know about Jean, she is all about the flamingos. She says, "Have a flamazing day," and you know, all kinds of cute little things using the from flamingos. Flamingo, flamazing. It's so cute. Anyway, there's a pineapple. So it's a cute little card, and it's red, white, and blue for the upcoming holidays, Memorial Day, and then July the 4th and so forth. And so anyway, she says, "Hey Laurie, thank you for entertaining us with your channel." And then the little note that she printed out says, "Hey peep, just wanted to say hello and wish you a very flamazing summer. Just me, Jean." So there's the word flamazing right there. And so anyhow, that is awesome. She's a camper. She lives in a camper. And she and her husband are like the campground hosts, I guess you could say. I'm sure there's probably a proper title for it, but anyway. And she does unboxings, and she participates with us in Mask Mondays, and she's just a real sweet person. She has inspirations, devotionals that she does that I enjoy, and all kinds of stuff on her channel, so you have to check her out. Anyway, here's the mask. It's a hibiscus rose paper facial mask. Smooth, soften, and repair. Refresh, nourish, and revive. And this is extra love for all skin types. Paraben free, dye free. So there we go. Awesome. Looking forward to using that. Maybe I'll do that next Monday. We'll see. Anyhow, I will be using that soon. And Sweet Pea is just determined to be right here with me. We had a rough night last night, y'all. It thunderstormed here, and it just gets so frightened. She can't sleep. She can't rest. She starts panting, and she's all up on my chest and in my face whenever it's like that. And, you know, she wants to be close to my breath, and just for me to comfort her, you know, during those times. So, you know how it is. In the middle of the night, it storms like like from 3 o'clock in the morning until almost daylight a lot of times. And that's the way it is here in Tennessee. And so that's the time when she's awake. And when it's just a drizzle, kind of a rain, she's nervous, but she's not as bad. But when it's thunder and lightning, she gets so scared. Sometimes she'll just run, and she'll hug up against the bathtub. It's like an instinct that she knows that there might be a tornado nearby or something, and she's wanting to take cover with the most stable part of the house, which of course is, they tell you to take shelter in the bathroom. So anyway, it's usually inward room of the house. It's connected to the plumbing, and it's just really stable. Anyhow, I'm babbling. But today, I'm going to answer some questions. I was tagged by Just Jessica on the 21 makeup questions that originated from a gal named Smokey Glow, and I will link their channels down below. Thank you, Jessica, for tagging me on this, and I'm going to do my very best to answer these fairly quickly. Anyway, there's 21 questions. Number 1, what is the oldest product in your collection? I have a lipstick, y'all, that is like, oh my gosh, it's an antique. Of course, I'm an antique. But I have a lipstick. I never use it. It's just nostalgic. And I wish I could pull it out of my drawer right now, but I've got some things stacked up right here, and I can't pull it out. But anyway, it is from Estee Lauder, and it is probably about 30 years old. Anyway, it's a lipstick that I inherited it from my mother-in-law, and the component is the old-fashioned, like, stainless steel kind of component. Anyway, I'll have to find it and when I can, and take a picture of it and share it with you guys. Anyway, if you're not following me on Instagram, let me encourage you to do that, and I will share a picture of it on Instagram. Okay, number 2, what is your most recent purchase? My most recent purchase is probably from the Boxy pop-up or an Ipsy add-on. I'm all the time shopping that stuff, and I recently added some LMS products to my collection, and I also have some Complex Culture products and some skincare items. I have something here that I haven't even unboxed. I placed an order for it's usually skincare items. So anyway, what is the first product you've ever used? Probably one of my first product I ever used. I'm thinking way back when I was a kid. My mom, she used to make our Halloween costumes, and so we'd go trick-or-treating, and one year I was a gypsy, and she made me this skirt with these like giant sequin bangles, and she had a black fall wig, and so she put that on me with some hoop earrings and a peasant blouse. And she used some of her makeup, and I remember that bright red lipstick. And so that was probably, I didn't use it, but she used it on me. But as far as something that I actually used, it was probably one of her lipsticks. I probably, when she was like at work or something, I may have like went into her room, and you know how it is when you're a kid, you get into stuff. True confessions of a makeup addict. Okay, what trend do you hate but used to love? Wow. Hate but used to love. I'll tell you what I hate that I used to love. Back in the 90s, we wore this dark brown lip liner that, and like a either a lip gloss or something frosty on top of it, and it was weird looking. And I mean, we wore brown lipsticks too, but the trend that I don't like is the dark brown lip liner with the lip gloss. And so I used to love that. I used to wear it all the time. And but anyway, I don't like it anymore. I feel like she's getting all up on this mask. I'm trying to keep my head away from her. What trend do you love now but used to hate? The thicker eyebrows. I used to hate that. And I would pluck my eyebrows to where they were just so skinny and like almost just a little bit of, they look like a sperm. They look like a sperm. They were just a little, bulb on the end, and the rest of it was just a single little line all the way across. But anyway, I used to anyway, the bushy eyebrows is what I used to hate, and so I would pluck my eyebrows like that. But anyway, I like the bushier eyebrows now, and I wouldn't really say bushy because I'm not really a bushy eyebrow person, but I mean, I like it on other people that look, and everything, but I do like my eyebrows to be thicker, than what they were. So anyway, I don't know if I answered that very good. Okay, what is your favorite step in your makeup routine? Wow. I would say the prep. Just getting the moisturizer and the primer and stuff on. I love that. It just gets me going. If I'm not in the mood to do makeup, if I'll just do those steps right there, it just brings me up to where I need to be to go ahead with the process. So anyhow, I like the prep. I like the serums, the skincare part of it. Okay, what makeup product do you have to have and I can't live without? Wow, one thing. That's hard, y'all. That's really hard. Can't live without it. One makeup product that I can't live without. I would say mascara. I mean, that's the main thing. When I was just getting started with makeup, and I really wasn't even really allowed to wear makeup yet, I wanted mascara. I remember this, y'all. I was in the 9th grade, and I begged my mother, please let me just wear some mascara. And so, anyway, mascara. Excuse me. All right, what inspired you to start wearing and start using makeup? My mother. I used to think she's passed on now, but when I was a kid, I remember thinking my mom is the most beautiful woman in the whole wide world. And when she would fix up, she and my dad would go on dates, occasionally, and they'd hire a babysitter anyway, but she would spend the whole afternoon getting ready. She'd shampoo her hair and roll her hair, and of course back then they didn't have blow dryers, and she would roll her hair and sit up underneath. She had a hair dryer, and she'd put that cap on, with the hose that was attached, and she would sit and there was like a manicure blower on the hair dryer, and she would sit and do her nails, and she'd get all that done, and she'd pick out her dress and iron all that. And then she'd put on her makeup, and then she'd comb her hair out, and the last thing she would do before she put on lipstick is she would put that dress on, and then she would do her makeup and spray her hair and everything and put on perfume. And so by the time that she was finished, it was like this whole big long afternoon routine. And the finished product when she stepped out with my dad was amazing. I have this one picture in my collection that I remember of them, the two of them, cleaned up and dressed up and ready to go out with their friends. And I just remember the love that was in my heart because they took the time out of, away from everything else just to devote to each other. I thought it was awesome. Wow, I digressed there, didn't I? Okay. What is the worst? Let's see. What is the worst makeup look that you've ever done? Probably involving glitter. I had some glitter products that I was playing with, and I did one, like I did one eye here, and then I did a different look on the other eye, and it was just, I was messing around, and it was late at night, and I was tired, and I really wasn't putting forth as good of an effort into it as I really needed to, and it just turned out horrible. I hated it. Anyway, no one ever saw it. I mean, I took pictures at one point, but you're talking about, you know, black eyes, and anyway, it was bad. It was bad. All right, what is the most favorite look that you've ever done? Some of my, I have like this one look that I revert back to a lot because I think it's pretty, and it's a purplish brown eyeshadow smoky eye look, and it has like a champagne white frost on the lids and the eyebrow, the brow bone, and just doing like pinks, real light pinks on the cheeks and the lips. And anyway, it's beautiful. It's frosty, and I like it. I like it a lot. So I go back to that a lot of times. All right, what is your favorite Splurge makeup product? Splurge. Wow. This is tough, y'all. Because, I mean, sometimes I splurge on things that kind of come ho-hum to me, you know, after I have them for a while and I play with them for a while, and they're just like pretty commonplace to me. But let me put her down, y'all. Then there's other times when I'll splurge on something, and it's like I don't even touch it. You know, it's like I want to preserve it in the box, and I just want to save it and keep it beautiful. And so anyhow, I have the full collection of the Trolls from Per eyeshadow collection from Per Cosmetics, and a set of brushes. And anyway, the blush, the everything, I have that whole collection, and I have never even played with it, and I need to play with it. But it was definitely a splurge to get it, and it came in the what do you call it, the full collection came in the case. It looks like a record collection when you open up an old-fashioned record box, you know. It's pretty cool looking. All right, so let's see here. What is your most repurchased makeup product? Eyebrow pencils. I go through eyebrow pencils a lot. What is your earliest makeup memory? Now this kind of goes along with the other one that I answered with the first makeup product that I ever used, and that is you know, with my mom, you know, lipstick and my mom. Okay, favorite place to shop for makeup. Wow. I shop a lot, and I shop at a lot of different places, and I get emails from a lot of different companies. Probably Ipsy, because Ipsy, they have coupons, and you can go to you can shop through Ipsy and get to a lot of different places, you know, and use their codes and their coupons and save a lot on makeup. So I'd say Ipsy. Most underrated product that you have. Wow, the most underrated product. I would say some of my e.l.f. makeup. You know, I think it's underrated. I think it's better. Here's one, for instance. This under eye powder. It is so finely milled. It is so inexpensive. I think you can get this for like $3. It is like, and you don't hear that many people talking about it. I mean, it is amazing. e.l.f. has little quads. These are like $3. You know, and I know a lot of people like them, but I think they deserve more credit than what they get. You know, e.l.f. has some good stuff. Okay, what is the most overrated product that you have? I would say, let's see, bougie. Bougie. People that rant and rave over bougie stuff that seems pretty common or ordinary to me. Oh, I know what it is. Y'all are going to kill me for this. The Sol de Janeiro Bum Bum Cream. I mean, everybody rants and raves about that, like it's all that and a bag of chips, you know, and it does smell good. I will give you that. It does smell good, but it's overrated. It does not perform as good as some other, you know, creams and lotions that I have. And so anyhow, I'm not saying that to be negative against the Bum Bum Cream. I'm just saying it's overrated. Everybody puts it way up there at the top of their list, and it's good, but it's not the very best. You know what I mean? Okay. What is the discontinued product that you want to come back? Ay. Oh my gosh, that is hard, y'all. I have no idea. A discontinued product that I want to come back. I can't even think right now. It probably some kind of drugstore mascara that, you know, when CoverGirl and Maybelline are always evolving, you know, and that's the beauty of the makeup industry. It's like they're always coming up with new packaging, a new formula, a new something to grab your attention, to get you to come and buy their product because it's the latest, greatest, brand new thing. And so anyhow, the old ones evolve out, they roll out. And anyway, but there's just been so many good mascaras, you know, over the years from CoverGirl and Maybelline. So anyhow, it's probably a mascara. Where do you go for inspiration? Oh my goodness, y'all. I find inspiration in everything. I mean, wherever I see color. I mean, I watch a lot of Instagram reels and IG, you know, TV and all that kind of thing. But I find inspiration from my friends, and I find inspiration from nature, you know, the colors in nature and the colors in clothing and just color in general. Wherever you see color. I mean, this coffee cup right here is a Christmas coffee cup, you know, and there's different shades of green and red in it. But I can find inspiration in the colors of this cup. No doubt I can. So, this mask that I received from Jean's Junk. I mean, look at that. The pink and the yellow and the dark green and the orange and the red in the roses. I mean, I can find inspiration right there. You know, so it doesn't take much to inspire me as far as color goes. So I just have to, you know, look around. What do you hope to see less of in the makeup field in the future? Less of. Let's see. What is it that really bothers me that I want to see less of? Probably jelly products. I just think that is so weird. I mean, that wet eye glossy look, I mean, it's okay, you know, it's like a fad or something, you know, but I just, you know, I want to see less of that. And what do you hope to see more of in the makeup field in the future? I hope to see more of I like to see more genuine, authentic people on YouTube, and you know, just people that are sincere and honest, that have integrity, that, you know, stray away from the drama and the gossip and all that kind of thing. I don't like any of that kind of stuff, and I want to see more people that, you know, just stand up and do what's right, you know, as far as the way you treat people and that kind of thing. I think that there's a lot of backbiting, a lot of bitterness and unforgiveness, things that have gone on, you know, all the way from the biggest YouTubers all the way down to the smallest YouTubers. And I think people struggle in relationships, and it's hard, you know, and I know you can't really walk together unless you are in agreement, you know. And so we have so much diversity among us and different opinions that it's hard to agree on everything. And so anyhow, to maintain the peace, sometimes you have to agree to disagree, and you just do what's right, you know, in your own heart, you know, and try not to let even your best friends persuade you from that, you know. And I think at the heart of corruption is sometimes a lot of peer pressure, and I just like to see people just give people the freedom to be themselves, and just slow down and really hear what other people have to say and embrace the diversity that's within them. And even if it just rubs you the wrong way, you know, just let it go. I mean, you can't change them, you know what I mean? Just accept them the way that they are, and learn how to look for the good in others, and appreciate the diversity that they bring to the table. So anyway, that was pretty heavy right there. But anyway, I think we can all work on that. All right, y'all, that is it. I've got to go wash my face, and this is a very long video, and I'm sorry about that, but I just had a lot to say and a lot to share today. And so anyway, I'm not going to come back to show you what my face looks after this. I'll just, you know, I'll take a picture and I'll put it on Instagram with my oldest little lipstick that I was telling you about. Now, anyway, it's at SisFantastic59. If you're not following me on Instagram, that's a great place to do direct messages, private messages, and I love to chat with my friends on occasion. And so anyway, if you hook up with me there, you know, we can always chat, and feel free to shoot me a message anytime. It's awesome. And Jessica, thank you for shooting me a message and inviting me to do this challenge. This was fun. This was a fun. And so anyway, if you want to do this challenge, you know, just feel free to jump right in there and do it. It's called the 21 Makeup Questions. And so I'm not going to tag anybody because I've already taken up enough time, but go see Smokey Glow and go see Just Jessica, and you can, if you want the product, if you want the questions, just shoot me a message on Instagram, and I've got them saved in my camera roll, and I'll just upload them to you. All right, you guys, I love you very much. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you today is my prayer, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.